All right, behind me is every single paramotor I currently own that's in flyable condition. And today I wanted to give you guys a tour of each and every one of these paramotors, what makes them different, unique, why I own them, and a little bit about each one. I have 5 paramotors currently flyable. Up on the shelves over there, I have some more engines and parts and stuff, but nothing that's actually flyable. I know it's a bit excessive, but this is what I do for a living, so I've gained kind of a collection. If you guys like this video and you enjoyed this one and you want to see a similar version but with every single glider or paramotor wing I own, comment down below. Let's start off with this little guy right here. This is the Parajet Maverick with the Vittorazzi Atom 80. This paramotor I originally kind of bought for an ex-girlfriend that was into paramotoring. I don't personally fly this paramotor much myself anymore, but this is like the lightest of the light. I think all up weight is about 40 pounds without gas. It doesn't have a reserve installed on it, and it never did, so that adds to the whole lightweight factor. It has the Vittorazzi throttle installed, which I'm not a huge fan of. Around back, you can see the Vittorazzi Atom 80. It's got a 130 centimeter prop, this Helix-esque, I think it's a Vittorazzi prop. This paramotor, what it's good for being super lightweight. You put this on your back and it feels dramatically lighter than any other paramotor. It sips fuel, it's super efficient. The handling is dynamic because of the Maverick frame. But personally, I like to fly small slalom gliders, and this does great with those if you're flying kind of on a flat plane. But if you want to climb to altitude and do a bunch of wing overs and barrel rolls, you kind of have to be patient. So it's a great paramotor. I love flying it, but I don't fly it that often because I just always want more power for the crazy stuff I do. I've actually been thinking though, since I don't fly this paramotor much, and it's really a great beginner paramotor, I was thinking about doing a giveaway in our next Risky Biscuits code drop. Pretty soon, comment down below if you would enter to win this here paramotor. Next up, we have the classic Scout Mobile. For many years, probably like 7, this is the main paramotor frame I was flying. This one in particular has the brand new upgraded harness on it. It has an off-grid aviation cruise control throttle, which is super sweet. Up front, this is the first reserve I ever bought. It's a Gin Yeti. I don't even know what size it is, but it's very old and it's front mount. It sits in your lap. Around back, this Scout is rocking the Vittorazzi Factory R with the custom red crankcase, which matches the red logos and the overall red theme of the paramotor. Obviously, the Factory R rocks all these carbon fiber parts, which also complements the Scout, which is all carbon fiber in general. So obviously this paramotor is a sexy beast. It has a lot of good aesthetics to it. It's rocking the 130 centimeter 3-blade propeller. This is a really great paramotor. One of the things I love most about it is the harness is rated to 15 Gs, which gives you a lot of assurance. It's great for acro and high G maneuvers. It's very strong, and it inspires a lot of confidence in that aspect. It also obviously has the aerodynamic torque compensation, which is pretty unique to the Scout. Some other paramotors do it, but they don't do it as well. It also has the sexy carbon fiber and a beast of a motor. But all those things considered, in the last couple years, I've kind of switched away from the Scout, and I've been flying the Mavericks more often. And I think I want to do a video specifically on why and comparing a Maverick versus a Scout. So comment down below if you would watch something like that. Scout and I have a lot of good memories together, but more recently, I've been flying a paramotor like this one. This is the Parajet Maverick, the standard Maverick. On this particular model, I have an Angel Square 120 reserve. Great reserve, side mounted, super nicely integrated into the harness. And this one also has an off-grid aviation cruise control throttle. Currently my favorite throttle that you can actually get. Around back, she's rocking the standard Moster 185. This is the most popular paramotor engine. I think I can say that in existence. It's reliable, parts are super easy to get, it has plenty of power. It's just like if you're not a really lightweight pilot buy a Moster 185 and you're done. It's got the smaller fuel tank on it. I normally don't do long flights, so I don't really need the bigger tank. I'll just say one downside compared to the Scout that I like about the Maverick is the Scout can be fragile with the carbon fiber. If you bump it around or you tip over on a landing, this is all titanium, so it's a lot more robust and malleable and forgiving. But like I said, if you want to see a full comparison video, leave a comment and I will do that in the future. One last thing about this paramotor, obviously it has the custom red, which is cool. You can do different colors on the Maverick, which includes like the motor standoffs, the gas tank hardware and stuff like that. The standard ones come blue, but this one's red, so it's a little more special. Now enter this bad boy, the Mav Max. This is the one I've been raving about most recently on this channel, and the paramotor I've been most excited about. Just like my other Maverick, it's rocking the side mount Angel Square 120 Reserve, and it's also now rocking the off-grid aviation cruise control throttle. Obviously got speed bar because we want to go fast. Around back, she's rocking the Vittorazzi Factory R in the blue, which complements all the other blue on this paramotor. It's rocking the 140 centimeter 2-blade. It would be a 3-blade E-prop, but E-prop isn't currently making a Factory R specific 143 blade. But E-prop, if you're listening, please make that because I would be rocking that on this motor. It's got the small fuel tank on it right now, but these fuel tanks are interchangeable. So I can put a big 17.5 liter, which is right up to the legal limit in the US. I can swap that out and get a ton of range on this. This motor, super efficient, super powerful, super smooth, luxury. It's awesome, especially with the 140 centimeter prop. Compared to my Scout, which is the same engine essentially, it's only rocking a 130, and the 140 is what makes a big difference on these motors. So I've been loving this paramotor a lot. Last but certainly not least is Big Bertha, aka the Trike-mobile. This is my tandem setup, essentially. So what it is a Fly Products Rider paramotor frame mounted to the Flash Cruiser from Fly Products trike frame. So this paramotor I can take off and foot launch. However, I don't really do that very often. It kind of lives on the trike. And this trike, I can fly solo by switching the hang point, or I can fly a tandem, which is what I do most often. This is one of the smaller tandem trikes available. Obviously you got the front seat harness here, the back seat for me. This one's still rocking the standard Polini throttle, which I really don't like the ergonomics of it, but the way the carburetor end of this throttle is, it's a little unique and I haven't gotten a appropriate different throttle to mount on it. Before I forget, down here we're rocking an Angel Square 220, the tandem size reserve. Underneath the main harness, really good access to the handle right here. And around back, we're rocking the Polini Thor 303. All the other engines here are air-cooled. This one is different because it's water-cooled and it's electric start, which is super, super nice for the tandems. I'm pretty sure this is a 140 centimeter 3-blade E-prop, which I love. Very fast spool time, huge diameter, a ton of power. With tandems and this 303, it's no issue. It's got the standard, I think it's a 3-gallon tank. I upgraded the battery to like a lithium lighter weight battery just to be bougie. It's got a gearbox. This motor and the Atom 80 are the only two that are running gearboxes. All the others are belt reductions. What's that mean? I don't know. I don't know why they do one over the other. I really, really enjoy flying this paramotor, especially tandem, because it gives me the ability to share flights with people, and I don't do it enough. I should do it more often, but now it's really cold and no one wants to fly with me, so come springtime, I gotta get Big Bertha out some more. Notable mentions, I've got the old motor that was on Big Bertha, a Moster 185 that I used to fly tandems with, but it wasn't quite enough power. Up there I have a spare Moster 185 and a spare Atom 80. This is the old Scout NXT. I have the whole frame for this, the hoop and everything, but I took the motor off. The NXT just didn't really do it for me. I like the standard Scout a lot better. And the legendary Black Hawk. If you guys started on this channel in the very beginning, that's my first paramotor. And I essentially keep it around for memorabilia's sake because pretty much every single part, like not even joking, aside from the fuel tank, is broken on this paramotor. It's kind of beyond repair, but I just keep it for nostalgia. So that is every single one of my paramotors. Each has a very special place in my heart. Do I need this many? No, but I've just kind of accumulated them. And it's always nice to have a backup for myself if something breaks. And it's always nice to have a spare motor for friends to fly if their paramotor breaks, or if someone flies into town or something, or just at least a variety of different types of paramotors for different applications. Like I said, comment down below if you would want a giveaway with the Paramotor Maverick. Comment down below if you want to see an explanation of every single paramotor wing that I have. And yeah, I guess that's about all for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to support the channel, check out tuckergott.com. I can hook you up with any Ozone Wing Harness Reserve, E-Props propellers, and Risky Biscuits Co. merch. Till the next one, have fun, fly safe, peace.